Hello everyone, today is part 4 of my DVD collection. I'm not wearing my microphone because my phone's on the charger and hopefully you can all hear me well. So I have 2 boxes of DVDs to show, so this might be a little long. Well, I've tried my best to memorize all of them. There's like 32 altogether. So let's start. So a lot of these are mostly Nickelodeon or Nick Jr. DVDs. There are a couple of movies in there too somewhere. So this is the Backyardigans Singing Sensation. It is a Blockbuster DVD. Here's the front and here's the back. And there's the disc. Yeah, who remembers Blockbuster? I don't remember it a lot, but I remember my mom got me a couple of DVDs whenever they were going out. And next is the Backyardigans Robin Hood the Clean. Here's the front. And here's the back. And here's the disc. I'm trying to collect all the Backyardigans DVDs because it's, amazing. These are ones that I already had, but I have 8 of them so far. Next is the Backyardigans Christmas. Here's the front and the back. And here's the disc. Backyardigans is amazing. Next I have the Backyardigans Into the Deep. Here's the front. Here's the back. This was me and my twin sisters, one of our favorite DVDs. And here's the disc, and there's an insert in there. Here is the Backyardigans Surf's Up. Here's the front and the back and the disc. Here's the Backyardigans Robot Repairman. The front and the back and the disc. Hopefully you can see very good. Here's the Backyardigans Tale of the Mighty Knights. Here's the front and the back. And there's the disc. Here's the Backyardigans Super Secret Super Spy. There's the front and the back and the disc. Okay, here is the SpongeBob first 100 episodes. It has seasons 1 through 5. Here's the front and the back. This is going to be kind of hard for me to show you all. Okay, so we have annoying stacked discs. A lot of collectors don't like that, including me, but I guess whatever, it's okay. So we have disc 1 and 2. I forget how they go. And then, I don't want to break the thing, hold on. Okay, yeah, disc 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. I'm sorry if you can't see this, I don't want it to break. There's 7 and 8 This is a disaster. There's 11 and 12 and 13 and 14 and on the other side. See how they're stacked like that? It's really annoying. And the last disc, the 14th disc, it has, it's supposed to have like all the special features on it. Next, I have the next 100 episodes DVD, SpongeBob. It has season 6 through 9. So this is the front of the slip case and then the back of the slip case. And it has like 2 separate DVDs that like house it. So I'm gonna do this, the first one. Put this down. This is the front of the first part case, or however it goes. I don't know if it's like part 1 or part 2 or whatever, but there's the back. And so we have disc 1. Yeah, these are better than the previous DVD because see how it has, they're not stacked, they're all like individual. Is 2 and 3 is there. And disc 4 and 5. 6 and 7. I think that's all. Oh wait, there's disc 8. There. And here's the second DVD case. There's the front and the back. Here is disc 9, I guess. And then 10, and then 11, and then 12 and 13. 14, 15, and 16. Next, we have Blue's Clues, Shapes and Colors. Here's the front and the back. Sorry, the case is kind of worn, messed up, you could tell. And there's the disc. This was my first Blue's Clues DVD that I got ever. Actually, not ever. I'll tell you that story in a second. Here is Blue's Clues, Blue Takes You to School. There's the front and the back. Yeah, so like this one and the Shapes and Colors DVD, we were at the store when I was like 10, and there's the disc. And I remember I like specifically wanted some Blue's Clues DVDs, and that's the one I got along with the Shapes and Colors one. Here is Blue's Clues Classic Clues. There's the front and the back and the disc. Here is Blue's Clues, Blue's Big Band. Here's the front and the back and the disc. Here's Blue's Clues, Blue Stock. Blue Stock. Here's the front and the back and the disc. Blue's Clues, Blue's First Holiday. There's the front and the back and the disc. I remember liking this, the two special episodes. Now we're getting into the Blue's Clues and You DVDs that I have. So we have, this is the Blue's Biggest Stories Special Edition. It has, Storytime with Blue, sorry. So it has the Storytime with Blue DVD and Blue's Biggest Stories DVD because it was celebrating the 25th anniversary of Blue's Clues. This is the front of the slipcase and the back of the slipcase. And here's the DVD, the front and the back. And then, it has the sign language cards that they would put in the Blue's Clues and You DVDs, which is really awesome. So this is the Blue's Storytime with Blue disc, I think that one is. And then I think this one's the Storytime, the Blue's Biggest Stories disc. Here is Blue's Clues and You. This is the first Blue's Clues and You DVD. Very first one, front and the back. Josh is a great host, I think. And the disc. And for some reason, the ones I got didn't come with the sign language cards that they're supposed to come with. Maybe they ran out, I don't know. This is Blue's Clues and You, Caring with Blue. There's the front and the back and the disc. Here is Blue's Clues and You, Blue's Sing Along Spectacular. Here's the front and the back and the disc. I'm supposed to be getting the new Blue's Clues and You movie on musical, whatever it is, on DVD soon, and the Blue's Big Musical movie. That was the first one of Blue's Clues. Oh, and okay, so this is it's just the empty case with no artwork for Blue's Biggest Stories DVD that I had, my first copy that I had. And I put it in this case because we lost the original case. So this is the disc. It probably looks just like the other Biggest Stories disc that they put in. But like, this one was played a lot, so I wouldn't be surprised if it had scratches on it. Okay, I'm on to the next box of DVDs. This is Daniel Tiger, Tiger-tastic 50 pack. There's the front and the back. It has an insert, and then it has disc 1, disc 2, and disc 3. Next is Curious George 30 Adventure Collection. It's the front and the back. And and I forgot that it's kind of broken. Well, actually it's not, they just it slides back on. But oh goodness, this is not good. The disc wants to come out. This is kind of broken, but anyway, this is disc 1 and disc 2. it has 2 discs. I don't like how it did that. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, it really broke all right. Wait, did it? Oh no, you can... That's so strange. It goes back. Oh, it goes back in there. Okay. Okay, that's so weird. It kind of broke, but it's supposed to slip back in there. Next, this is Bluey, the 1st and 2nd season. Everybody, oh my gosh, I think everyone's getting this DVD. There's the front and the back of the slipcase. And there's the front of the case and the back. So, we have, if I remember right, I think season 1, part 1, or the first half of season 1 is on disc 1. And then disc 2 has the second half of season 1. Disc 3 has season 2. And disc 4 has the second half of season 2. This is Mickey Mouse Clubhouse 2 movie collection, which basically, I think it just has a bunch of episodes of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. There's the front and the back. And it has an insert, little tiny insert card. And there's disc 1. I'm trying not to break the thing. Disc, and then disc 2. Next, this is Little Bear, Rainy Day Tales, and Feel Better Little Bear DVD. This is the only Little Bear DVD I have. This is the front and the back. I got this for Christmas one year. So this is Feel Better Little Bear, and then this disc is Rainy Day Tales. Oh. Uh-oh. This is SpongeBob, the movie Sponge on the Run. This is the 3rd movie. There's the front and the back. I just got this recently. And the disc, because I wanted it in my collection. This is the Alvin and the Chipmunks 4 movie collection. This is the front and the back. So it has the first movie, Alvin and the Chipmunks, on disc 1. And then the second disc is the Squeakquel. And then there's Chipwrecked. And then that one is the Road Chip. Those are funny. This is the Secret Life of Pets 2 movie collection. There's the front. I love the Secret Life of Pets. And here's the back. So we have the Secret Life of Pets, and then the Secret Life of Pets 2. have Monsters Inc. Here's the front and the back and the disc. Hey. This is, gosh, my voice. Next I have Monsters University Blu-ray. Here's the front and the back. And it has a special features disc, and it has a little card insert, and it also has Monsters University in there. Oh, put this back on. Oh my gosh, this isn't going. Okay, there we go. Next, I have Flushed Away Blu-ray. I was getting tongue-tied. There's the front and the back. And there's an insert in there. And there's the disc. We're almost done. This is the Smurfs DVD from the movie The Smurfs. The front and the back. I remember I was so excited to get this DVD for Christmas one year. And there's the disc. And the last one in this is Ratatouille. Here's the front and the back, and there's an insert, and there's a disc. Thank you all for watching. Sorry this one was kind of long. I will do part 5. Part 5 is mostly going to be Nick Jr. DVDs. Let me know if you want to see those, or if you don't want to, but you probably do want to see them, I don't know. But thank you all for watching. Hope you have a great day. Good night.